We are less than 24 hours away from the first votes being cast in ArtPrize 2014. And while voting will be the same as in years past, there are some changes when it comes to this year's winners. Both the public and the jurors will pick their own $200,000 grand prize winners. They'll also both vote for top picks in 2D, 3D, time-based, and installation. That's new this year for the public vote. Instead of a top 10 this year, there will be a final 20 at the end of round one for both the public and juried picks.
And we believe that those four categories will ask the visitor to think a little bit more about the artwork that they're voting for, that they're selecting, and then in round two have a more rich experience that has a greater diversity of art.
Round one of voting starts tomorrow at noon. You can register to vote through the free ArtPrize app. You just have to be in the downtown ArtPrize district to activate your account.
Every year, ArtPrize tweaks the competition a little bit to make things better, and this year is no different. Like Brian just mentioned, this is the first year that the public vote and the juried vote will hold the same weight. They have the same prize money. That's something art critics have been calling for a while. Todd, a professor with Kendal College of Art and Design, joins me tonight to talk a little bit about the changes here at ArtPrize this year. Thanks for joining us once again.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Here it is, ArtPrize 2014. Another exciting kickoff to what's going to be a fun 3 weeks, I think.
It always is.
It always is. So, have you had a chance to look around a little bit?
Well, I ran around today because things are just starting to open up.
Right.
People are still putting things on the walls. And so I have a nice overview of what I call the footprint, where everyone can get in one day.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about this year's change, the juried award and the public vote. Both $200,000 prizes now. What's your take on that?
That is a fantastic change. I think that, and I'm very excited about it, I'm seeing a lot more very serious artists, some very high quality work in the venues that I've seen today and in the last few days, that I think it has created a chase. We've got more exciting pieces to be voting on. People who consider themselves fine artists are coming in and giving us a nice show.
Do you think the people that come to visit ArtPrize are getting more educated each year in what they see as valuable art?
I think that's absolutely true. In the beginning, when everyone's voting on everything and every child is asking mommy to vote on the cute little puppy, that we get a plethora of votes of things that maybe the adults are not saying are the best pieces there, but they're willing to cast those votes because they have as many as they want. And I think the next change that they have, where we'll have a top 20 in both categories, is going to allow people, especially with the second vote, to vote on some very nice pieces. I think that we're going to see the prizes be even better this year because of that. I think they're very good changes.
Okay. I know that the Gram is taking a different spin on things. They're calling this the discomfort zone.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I got a chance to look around here today.
Yes, it is a nice show. Of course, the Gram always has a wonderful show for art prizes, as well as the other top venues. That's where you know you're going to go and see something spectacular. And I particularly enjoyed the Gram this year. That there are some pieces that will make you think and make you maybe a little bit uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah, it's one of those things where you have to stand and think about it a little bit and see how it affects you. But of course, there'll be many pieces like that throughout the show.
Yes.
Looking forward to seeing all of it.
Yes.
As always, Todd, a professor with Kendal College. We appreciate your time with us today. And of course, make sure and stay with us, because Cindy will be joining us again in about 20 minutes. She'll be letting us know about some of the pieces that she's most excited about.